Welcome back, students. Let us continue the lesson word processor and introduction. So in this session today we will see how to save a document in Microsoft Word. So first of all, let me open Microsoft Word. Click on Start, click on All Programs, click on Microsoft Office, click on Microsoft Word 2010 version. So application, so this is a Word application. So in this application, now today we are going to learn how to save this document. Okay. So we can save this document in different ways. So you can use the menu buttons, you can use the shortcut keys. So you can use any one method to save your file. So first of all, so why we need to save a file, that we will see. So why it is required to save, because so if you want to open this file in future, so in that case this file should be saved in your system. If you are not saved this file, then next time if you want to continue your work in the same file, it is not possible to access. To access this file in a future use, so this file must be saved. To save your file, the first method I am going to show you, that is by using the quick launch bar. Okay, quick access toolbar. So not quick launch, quick access toolbar. Here on a quick access toolbar, here save button is given. Okay, so this is the save button. Just click on save button, you will get the save as dialog box. So in this save as dialog box, first choose the location where you want to save your file. I want to save this file in D drive. Okay, education D drive. So after selecting the path or after selecting the location, you just type a file name in this file name text box. I'll type third standard. So file name is third standard. Then just click on save button. So this file will be saved with that name, and you can see that name on the title bar. So on the title bar, the given name is displaying. So this is the first method to save the file by using quick access toolbar. So another method, you can use this, you can access this save option from file tab and save option. Okay, from here also you can access so this file. Okay, so now already this file is saved, so that's why if I click on this save button, I am not going to get that save as dialog box. Okay, so next, see, so another method. So if you want to save this file by using the shortcut key, you can press Ctrl and yes button. So Ctrl yes button can be used to save this file. Okay, then see, so that file is saved in D drive. So let me open and show you where is that file. So it is in the D drive. File name is third standard. You can see it. Okay, so this is the file, and we have not written anything in this file. So at the beginning itself we have saved this file. Now for example, if you want to save this file with a different name, already this file is saved with third standard, but I want to save this file with a different name. In that case, click on file, then select save as option. Okay, select save as option, you will get save as dialog box. Again, choose the location where you want to save. I want to save this file on the desktop. Okay, so on a desktop I want to give a name as my file name is my file. And here, so you see here, this is very important, save as a type. How you want to save this file? I want to save this file as a Word document. So here, so when you click on this button, you will see different types of file types. Okay, so these are the different file types. So from here I am going to save this file as a Word file. So that's why here Word document is selected, and click on save button. So this file is saved on the desktop with my file. Okay, file name is my file. You can save it on, you can see on our desktop here. Okay, here, so this is the file. So next, in a save, if you want to save the file in the PDF format. Okay, so if you want to save your file in a PDF format, see how to do that. Click on file. So before clicking on a file, so let me type on a sentence here. Let us save this file in PDF format. Okay, then click on file, click on save as again. In a save as, here you type a file name. Okay, so file name, you can give any name for your file. Here I am going to name, I am going to give a name as my school. Okay, file name is my school. Now I want this file as a PDF file. I don't want this file as a Word file. Okay, I want this file as a PDF file. So that's why here in a save as a type, just to click on that save as type, and so from this list select PDF. Okay, select PDF, and here they are given two options. One is the standard publishing online for printing, and one is minimum size. So you can choose this minimum size for sharing it on WhatsApp or on the mobiles and all. Choose it, this minimum size. It is used for publishing on the online. Then click on save button. So this file got saved in a PDF format. So I will show you. Okay, just click on save button here once again. See here my file. So see here, so that is the file here we have created. When you open it, you will see here. So let us save this file in PDF format. So that text is typed in Microsoft Word, but while saving we have saved this file in a PDF format. So in this way we can save your file in Word application. So you can save this file in a PDF format, or you can save this file, some other formats are also given. So let me show you here. If you want to save this file, if you are using some older version, okay, so old version of Word, like 2003 version, or XPS document, or HTML format, you can save according to your need. Okay, here different formats are given. You choose a format, in which format you want to save. Okay, then at last click on save button here. So this file gets saved. So this is all about saving, and the extension of Microsoft Word is .docx. So file always gets saved with the .docx extension. You can see here. So when you click on save button, you can see after file name doc1 .docx is showing. So this .docx is the extension of this file. Same way when we choose PDF, it shows .pdf. When we choose XPS, it shows .xps. So that is the extension of this file. .txt. So .txt means notepad format. .txt. So in this way you can see the extension of that files. So this is all about saving a file. So now point is how to take a print of this document. Okay, how to take a printout from this file. See, let me copy one paragraph. Okay, so select it, copy, then paste it here. So let us paste once again. Just I am increasing the length of this paragraph. Okay. So now how to take a printout. So to take a printout, just click on file, then click on print option. So when you click on print option, so right side you will see the preview, how the document appears, and here, so in this list you will see the printers, which the printer is installed in your system. Okay, so this is called as backstage view. Okay, so backstage view, and the first option is how many copies you want of this file. So if you want 3 copies, select here 3 copies, or if you want 5 copies, select 5 copies. Then here printer, so which printer is installed, you can choose it from this list. If it is so that installed printer names will be displayed in this list. Okay, so in this laptop I have not installed any printers, so that's why default printer names are displaying. Next, what you want to print all the pages or print current page. Now you can give the custom rules. Print all the pages means if you have 10 pages, all the 10 pages will be printed. So if you want to print current page, in the sense in which page you have kept the cursor, if you want to take the printout of that current page, you can choose this option. And out of 10 page, if you want to take the printout of only first page, third page and sixth page, then you can use this option, custom range. So in a custom range, just type first page, fifth page and sixth page. I want to take a printout of these 3 pages, so you can mention that page numbers. Okay, then just press enter key. Next is here print one sided, and how you want this printout, whether you want in a portrait or in a landscape. Okay, so portrait means you will get a more size in a lengthwise, and in a landscape you will get a more size in widthwise. Next is paper size. So which paper we are using now? Usually everyone goes for A4 size. I will also select A4 size. And this margin settings, if you want to set the margin, you can set it, and just you can press enter key. Or if you want that dialog box, page setup dialog box, you can open it here. You can set this everything and just click on OK. You will get the printout. Okay, so in this way you can take the printout. So a simple way to take the printout. Just click on file and click on print option, and here you set the desired settings and just press enter key. Automatically you will get the printout. I hope you have understood these 2 points. One is saving a document and another one is printing a document. Thank you for watching.